Alright. Alright guys, what is up? This is the Dysfunctional Biker one more time, one more again. Really like to talk to you about something that kind of bothers me. Hope it bothers you too, because it shouldn't be a big deal to anyone, even riders that ride different types of bikes and whatnot. But I'm talking about how the 250 gets shit on, and it really shouldn't, because when you start like comparing them to other bikes, the only thing different is the engine. So you got your little 250, right? And someone pulls up next to you, say like a 600 or a 1000 pulls up next to you. 250s nowadays, they look really cool. So they're always like, oh, what is that? What is that thing? And then you're like, oh, it's a CBR 250. And they just give you this disgusted look, like, why would you ever ride that? And I'm here to tell you why. Alright, so when I bought my 250, the only other things I have ridden was dirt bikes that went up to 125cc, and I rode a Katana for like a day and a half, and that was a 750. So the thing is, you can go online and look up countless videos of people just busting their ass on 600s, 1000s. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad at riding. It might not be their fault, but still, like, why would you start on a bike that you know you can't handle? A 250, even the 300s nowadays are perfect starter bikes for people who don't know how to ride. I wasn't saying that I didn't know how to ride, because I did. I'm just saying that you can't give people shit for wanting to learn. And for the fact that if you were to go to river roads or a track with lots of curves, I guarantee you put a skilled 250 rider with a normal or even a skilled 600 rider, and they will keep up. Not saying I would, because I don't know how skilled I am at riding a bike. I would consider myself pretty good, but so you got these skilled riders who still fall on their 600, and you got these 250 riders who can rip around them in corners and basically make them look like they're not riding anything higher than a 250. They're the perfect, like, starter bike. I mean, even if you have a 600, and I know people who have 600s, and they also have a 250, because they like riding a 250. It's more nimble. It's just a different type of bike. And to compare the two is really like comparing apples and oranges. It's just completely different things. So that's what kind of bugs me about when I ride 250s and other people don't ride 250s. I'm not saying that everybody should ride a 250 because 250s are the best bike in the whole world. No, it's not true. But you can't make fun of somebody for the name that they have. I mean, it's just a totally different thing. You can't do that. It just doesn't make sense. You don't ride a 600, you ride a 250, and then you ask the question, well, how many times have you dropped your 600? And then they get a blank stare, and then you're like, exactly. Probably should have started with the 250. There are other starter bikes out there. Like, there's a lot better starter bikes, and there's a cop right behind me. Is he pulling me over? Nope. Oh, now I'm stuck in gear. Oh, yeah. There we go. Whew! Thought I was getting pulled over there for a second there. I wasn't. So that's my pet peeve. Comment, let me know your pet peeve about riding, even if it's people on their cell phones or whatnot, because I do hate that as well. That's annoying. Also, let me know what you do, like, to these people that call you out on riding a 250 or text on their phone and cut you off. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I got, like, majorly cut off to where I could have died, because it hasn't happened to me yet, knock on wood. But, I don't know. Let me know. Well, guys, this is the Dysfunctional Bikers. Just wanted to talk to you about that stuff because it kind of bothers me, and I just wanted to know your opinion.